Who is this you dying? Now we'll make it wash away problems and tears like that.
All right, to whom it concerns, Philippians 2, I want to say verse 9. Say something about the Most High exalting Christ's name to the highest name ever. Okay? Let me show you something. What was placed in there is just us. Jesus. J-S-U-S. You know the name. I know the name. I'm going to show you something. I done been beat on to the point, this by the police officers. I had a lot of brutality cases that I never was able to win because they don't do police brutality down here. But police with brutality your ass. I'm living witness. Anyway, I done been beat on by a certain group of cops to say the name Jesus. And after they stopped beating on me, I was in a fetal position, shaking and shit, saying Jesus, 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 Jesus. I don't like you hear him, he finally using the name. Okay. They still throw me in the car and they dropped me off in front of this building, off McCain. Throw them on the concrete and told me, yeah, this will be one of your future businesses. Each one of them had different unit cars, not just the one that they threw me in. And they all were burning rubber out. They left me out there on the ground. So, the reason I'm telling somebody this is because before this ever even happened to me, which would have been somewhere in the 2000s, early 2000s when this happened, well, I was already taught that I had ancestors forced to say this name. Beat into them, not only that brainwashed, but to accept this name by force and by brutality. That's where I know it came from. To try to throw it in the words, add to, take away, this, that, and whoop-de-whoop. I know how it got there. So if that name was never there, and God exalted his son's name to the highest name ever, what is his name? Not the one beat into you or forced or manipulated nor brainwashed into your head. What is his name? So, I said that to help somebody, and I'm also going to show you this. I got a lot of pictures and recordings of this space center hanging out around the sun. It ain't the North Star. It ain't part of the constellations that's set. But I show you better than I can tell you, and if you go back and look at some of my footage, you'll see some of it around Mother's Day. You'll see some of it around Christmas. But it was still, this is how they position it, and that's what they position it in. And they got a lot of people still thinking it's a star. For real. God bless anyway. Needless to say, if you still in captivity, who keeping you captive? You're supposed to be set free. Why would somebody go out of their way to keep you down and out? Or keep you a mental slave? Who is this doing you like this? And hey, somebody told somebody if you continue to do this, you'll have them shackled down for another 400 years. Where did all this come from? And why ain't you free? And how is you in captivity? I know one thing, he washing away our problems like dirt on cars, human detail job. His Holy Spirit gonna stand by cleaning this world up. Believe it's guaranteed when you keeping your faith in God. The Elohim is who he be, wrecking the world out.
Yo, life seem to be gloomy sometimes. That star there, the one that's gonna shine. You don't see this one shine. God said it's a problem. rod don't come up, that's when you need to be worried. Long rod up there, hope you thankful, Steven, and his daily deeds. Flip folding of the arm, little slumber, little sleeping, and poverty hit you. Why not get up and do your earthly duties? Look at the rod moving, y'all see that? I know I'm taking a chance on my lenses, and they said ultraviolet will be extreme today. That the clouds is going on. Still following Rob, but he moving. He's moving. See some woes over there to my right, but they didn't come into the frame. Let's see how it's gonna do this lens. Get ready for it. That only had happened because that gas is thick. The cloud is thick. I can feel the heat already coming out the sun. I see it moving. Alright, it's in rotation and the moon is behind it. You see it? Moving real slow. Come up out of that gas. Let's see what it's gonna do. They ain't even disintegrating the gas. Just move around the world, and we spinning at the same time while Rob moving. Amazing how gravity works. We spin in the opposite direction and the sun moving, but ain't nothing getting thrown off. I do know on that atmosphere level, it's a pull, it's a threshold, and it's also what we call it's past friction. It's some power and friction. You can't control it when you come in there. You gotta have a right angle. You ain't got that right angle coming in out that atmosphere, you can kill yourself. You're on fire. You're gonna do that coming from outer space to in space. And you got that right angle, you can make it without blowing up or catching on fire and burning up real fast. But some will look at that, whoa. Some will come. When you come to the atmosphere, especially it's 7 different layers to it. And they out in space. You gotta be real careful about coming to Earth, or else you can die. You can kill yourself. For one, there's some heat up there on one of them levels. It's so hot on one of them levels. If you don't come into it right, you're just gonna disintegrate. You're gonna burn. You're gonna catch fire. If you come into it right, then you come through the rest of the layers back down to the Earth, whether you heat it or not. Anyway, I just showing y'all some. God showing y'all something. I ain't showing you shh. Don't even say nothing. Let's feast your eyes. I zoomed in there and showed you what it was doing in them clouds, right? Just know at this time of day, in about another 30 minutes, an hour, it ain't gonna be in the same position, nor them clouds probably. Can anybody tell me why they started delaying my posts for days? Just to get y'all this one today, but if not, shit, you'll see and know why. Somebody tell me how they started doing this.